I always say tariffs is the most beautiful word to me in the dictionary. Tariff or tariffs.
I discovered something shocking and never seen in the past. There's a lot going on with new presidents and tariffs, and companies start getting a little bit scared regarding what's the future of the economy. At the same time, I also heard of big tech layoffs and markets full of very competitive candidates. However, the good news is that there's a lot of companies that are still hiring and hiring a lot of people and paying them top dollars. But how they hire is completely different than before. In this video, I'm gonna reveal the secrets of current job market and big tech hiring trends. Make sure to stay until the end of the video where I'm gonna give you the prediction of this year's job market. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee, Direct Product featuring Forbes. I've helped thousands of people land a dream PM job offer in FAANG companies, a unicorn startup, and continue to get promoted as a product leader. In this channel, we talk about tech trends and free product management training. Like and subscribe, check a new video every Tuesday. Now here are the top 5 hiring trends never seen before. Number 1 is the tariffs impact. As I am filming this video right now, there's a lot of news and articles about President Trump trying to implement tariffs. And this week is actually when they're going to take effect. Every single day, I see news keep on popping up, and the president saying like taking effect right away. This actually increased lots of fear. Lots of fear for companies currently in the US and internationally who do businesses within US and not sure regarding how the tariffs is going to impact the price of the product and profit margin and also the consumers' confidence. So therefore, all the companies nowadays are trying to watch and understand how exactly going to impact the business and change their product strategy for this year. So that's why you can see a lot of slow hiring in the past 2 months. It was because they are trying to see how the tariffs is going to change the new market. So this kind of impact is applicable for both entry-level manager as well as senior PM are looking for jobs right now. However, there's some good news which are gonna reveal that lots of companies still hiring right now. There's a different type of hiring trends happening right now. We're gonna cover in the session 5 of this video. So I wouldn't be too scared about the tariffs at this moment. The second shift I've seen is the sponsorship changes within the job market. The sponsorship is more than traditionally the H-1B lottery. The process takes a really long time and also involve lots of companies' confidence in terms of doing sponsorship. For example, I've never seen this case happen in the past. Literally just happened yesterday. My student sent me a screenshot. What happened was one of my students, he's a senior product manager in Canada, landing a senior product manager job offer in one of the tier 1 companies in the US. That company is so famous. Like all of you guys use their product. Seriously, if I name it, you'll be like, wow, I was surprised. And after received the offer, the company starts to do 2 things regarding visa sponsorship, helping to process his TN visa as well as apply for H-1B to do H-1B lottery so that they have 2 ways to ensure his success to accept the move from Canada to the US. However, after 4 weeks of sending him the job offer, and all of a sudden they want to resend the job offer. And because the HR said they are not sure about if their TN visa is able to be processed successfully. However, even a week ago, the lawyer literally responded to my student saying that your TN visa is successfully processed. We're very close to the finishing line. But the good news is company's still in the process sponsoring H-1B for him. Hopefully he's able to land this H-1B and successfully moved from Canada to the US. But this really means is that I think the US and Canada relations is going to get very interesting. Probably companies in the US are just worried regarding the 2 countries start a fight and how the political environment going to impact them, bringing the best candidate from Canada to the US right now. However, what I want to assure you is that there are actually a lot of company currently still hiring people from internationally for them to work in the US, and also there's another website which only hire remote workforce from international location for them to work for US company. It's called Crossover, and I'm going to link the website in the description of this video. You should definitely check it out. And what I share with you is that it's just one of those cases, but doesn't represent the entire market. But I was shocked to see how company has reacted because of political reasons. The third hiring trend in tech industry is the competitive job market for senior product managers. In the past couple of years, if you are a senior product manager, I guarantee you what your life look like. You apply for 20 jobs and all of a sudden you get 10 interviews within 2 weeks, and then you land 2 offers, and then they all pay you $300,000 per year. They're all begging you, please, 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 work for my company, please. That was all right before, but nowadays, if you're a senior product manager, watch out. Most senior product managers out there, if they do not have professional training or professional resume writer helping them out, they just throw in the same type of resume they written 2 years ago. I guarantee you, lots of senior product managers couldn't even land an interview using the old strategies. And it was because recently several big tech companies such as Meta just had a laid off, and Google had a reorg within the same company, and Amazon required employees to work in their office permanently. This introduced lots of shifts and changes within different organizations. That's why currently the job market is full of very capable competitive candidates right now. This just reminds me of the Bachelorette show. You can see the picture here. There's one good-looking woman with 20 guys, all good-looking, handsome, successful, but only one person can get the roles. That's what the senior product manager is feeling right now. They're all perfect years of experience. Somehow they're only looking for one best candidate that has a chemistry, perfect fit, and good looking, just like a show. The interview process is also different for senior product managers nowadays, and they make the interview questions much harder. Once they hear that, oh, you already have many years of work experience, they ask you questions such as product strategy questions, even in the first round interview. We also see students receiving 3 product case questions within 45 minutes interviews with the first round interview with those FAANG companies right now. Same thing as OpenAI. Used to be 45 minutes interview, now they make it 30 minutes. So that's why senior product manager from Google, when they want to land a job in OpenAI, they still need lots of help and give the best answer with 30% faster speed. And this trend is not just for the tier 1 FAANG companies, even non-FAANG companies and all different type of companies is moving towards this direction and making interview questions much harder, and expect senior product manager to really be able to answer all the product strategy questions. So how would you really stand out as a senior product manager given all other senior product manager competitors also have the same years of experience? I created a checklist of top 10 strategies all senior product manager must implement so that you are able to stand out from the very competitive job market. I'm going to link the checklist in the description of this video. Make sure you actually implement and your high-paying job offer as a senior PM. I also make a separate video talk about top 3 strategies that differentiate yourself as a senior product manager in the product manager interview. Make sure to check out this video right here. I'm also going to link it in the description of this video. What about junior product manager? People want to break into PM. In today's job market, I highly recommend you right now based on when we're filming this video. And majority of the tier 1 big tech companies, APM roles are closed. So if ever we will go for small, medium company, there's still opportunities out there. You just need to know how to use the networking strategies to quickly open the doors for yourself. If you like all the free tips we provide today, make sure to like this video so the YouTube algorithm is going to recommend similar high quality videos about the future job market update as well. The fourth hiring trend thing is that AI is replacing jobs faster than we thought. According to Forbes, 11 different jobs could be replaced by AI just in this year. And last year was the hardest job for white-collar workers. It was because a lot of job mysteries in the place getting replaced by AI. Even within my own company, before I went on maternity leave last year, I had 8 full-time employees. Now, I will have 5 full-time employees. And because most of them are replaced by AI, and I had never been happier than before by managing a smaller team. Of course, greatest time I have, the stress was introduced to my family, watching kids, but through business perspective, we like smaller team as a business owner. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang also said the following.
If you're not engaging AI actively and aggressively, you're doing it wrong. You're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to somebody who uses AI. Your company is not going to go out of business because of AI. Your company is going to go out of business because another company used AI.
Therefore, I took strategic initiatives with my own company so that prevent the likelihood I am getting replaced by AI in the future. Number 1, I decided to explore my career outside of tech completely. I started to do stand-up comedy show earlier this year. Only half the audience didn't laugh at all. I'm just beginner. This is just pursuing a completely separate career. You never know what's look like. It's just a way for me to de-stress from all the balancing multiple things in my life. And actually you can watch this video where I talk about all the stressful things I had, why I made such a decision to make shift. The second strategic initiative I implemented based on the new trend is actually within my own company, Prime Manager Accelerator, we start to create AI interviewer and AI chatbot, so that instead of worried about all the coaches like myself getting replaced by AI in the coming 3 years, why don't I build an AI product to protect myself, increase my efficiency, and potentially make a tool available for all the coaches out there. Our AI interview product is actually launching the beta version this month. So if you're interested in test it out, just comment AI interviewer. I'm going to give you the early access. The fifth hiring trend this year is hiring and firing at the same time.
I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here.
You're already seeing all the Meta, Google layoff PMs, reorg. It happens all the time. But guess what? The same day Meta announced layoff, I have 4 students interviewing with Meta at the same time. Literally, they are just shifting the workforce from non-revenue driven initiatives and into the top strategy initiative within the same company. And this is true for almost all companies who just announced layoff. For example, currently we have students interviewing with Google, Meta, Amazon, or any kind of big tech companies. Like you may heard it, oh, they had layoff, and then next week, why on earth they're hiring? It was because lots of companies start to shift their strategic initiatives. For example, I see so much demand for SPN. In different companies. I also see a lot of demand for TikTok shopping. TikTok literally hiring lots of people right now and couldn't fill the position because all of a sudden, like they're unbanned and people are not sure about the future. But in my personal opinion, I think TikTok will soon be bought by one of those tier 1 companies. So that's why TikTok continue to hire people and build the best product. So you should look into these strategic initiatives within different tech companies right now. You will also see more manufacturing related jobs out there, or any company providing services to manufacturing related type of work. As you know, Apple just announced they're gonna invest $500 billion in the coming 4 years to the US market. Majority of those jobs are building new factory for Apple, so creating new job in the US. So therefore, I really think the economy can go in many different ways. And it's not that bad, because you can see more job openings soon coming up. This is also in alignment with President Trump's policy regarding made in the USA, American first type of policy. Disclaimer, myself is Chinese citizen, and I do not vote for which politician. I'm here to show you what I observe at the market trend. I do not belong to either type of political parties. Another type of jobs definitely hiring lots of people right now is AI related jobs. As I said, even the same month, Meta just announced layoff. The same month, my student just joined Meta in their Llama team working on AI product. This is true across all the tier 1 company in the AI department. So if you want to have a future-proof career, I recommend you do something about AI or move into AI product management right away. So when will companies start hiring again? And actually right now. In the past, the primary recruiting season is in spring, which is March and April. Now, because of tariffs, people don't know about what's going on. The hiring season has delayed by 3 months. Now, companies start to hire more and more people. Therefore, I want all the job hunters out there and get ready for the upcoming primary recruiting season coming up. And I believe company already knows what's going to happen regarding tariffs. Now it's time for them to take actions and tap into this brand new policy changes. As I mentioned, one of the highly recommended way for you to future-proof career is to tap into AI space. But most people have no AI experience. How can they become an AI product manager? So therefore, we have a separate AI product management bootcamp that allows you to match with a software developer and to create your hands-on real-life AI product and launch your product. Use my social media push. You can stand out from the competition as well. If you're interested in learning more, feel free to go to the link below to download the syllabus for our AI Product Manager Bootcamp. to our free AI PM workshop. I'm gonna link in the description of this video. Now you know all the top 5 hiring trends, so it's time to really capture the great opportunities and get ready to stand out in the competition. So the first step for all the product manager, as long as you, regardless your entry-level PMs, aspiring PM, or senior PM, you must create your compelling resume, and that is able to help you stand out, land your first interview opportunities. So I have a separate video where I break down the top 3 product manager resume skills for different levels, product manager, entry level, exec level, or senior level. So what you need to highlight on your resume is completely different. Make sure to watch this video right here and put in the right type of keywords and responsibilities and impact on your resume. This is Dr. Nancy B from PMAccelerator.io. I'm gonna see you in my next video right here.